like you said before we got on, that ninth inning, you said you had a great time in that ninth inning. In your words, some of the most exciting White Sox baseball you've gotten to witness this year.
Yes, absolutely. In person, especially, you get yourself into a ball game where you're down 6-0 in the bottom of the ninth. And I've watched this team in the bottom of the ninth. Most people, it's turn the game off territory, go home time. It was not go home time today. And, I will say this. It was, Buzz. It was the most fun I've seen this White Sox team have, and the most fun I've seen the ballpark outside of opening day. Were you one of the shirtless dudes in the outfield? I was not one of the shirtless dudes in the outfield. I was down the third base line there near the foul pole. I did see the shirtless dudes. At one point in the ninth inning,
bring good juju, huh, Tone?
Yeah, they were bringing some good juju. They got the place alive. When the crowd is rocking, this White Sox offense seems to do a little bit better. You had the shirtless dudes in the outfield, and then you had an A balloon break away from the happy birthday, and the A balloon made its way from somewhere maybe 2 sections from the outfield over all the way down behind home plate. There was a lot of chanting. People were getting excited, having fun. And, the White Sox offense starts to move a little bit here. You had yourself a nice little comeback. Unfortunately, ends with Gavin Sheets, making the final out with the bases loaded. I will say this. If Jose Abreu got a hit there instead of being hit by a pitch in that situation
Maybe before, we talk about something different right now.
We might be talking about something different right now. And I thought, and I had a little bit of hope that this was going to be that game where this team solidified its turnaround. They came so close there. The energy in the ballpark finally lifted for just a little bit. It looked like people were having fun. There was so much going on. And, it just too short there at the end. That hurts, I think, even just a little bit more. It sucks, man. It sucks that they came away short here because it would have been that win. It would have been the win that people talked about for the rest of the year.
I think that you could take like the play that they've had over the last few days or something like that and maybe try to spin that into a positive, maybe they're going to be on their way back here. I mean, let's be honest. The Angels have been playing really good baseball all year. They finally have a pitching staff, okay, to go along with their offense. Because I mean, me and you talked about this last year. Their offense was never the issue. It was their pitching. They got some pitching now over there. I feel like the Sox are playing this team competitive, especially within the last 2 days. And again, yeah, they sucked all the way up until the ninth inning today, but still they strung some runs together and made it a game. So maybe this still could be subtly a turnaround. Within the offense and within the team itself to start making some special things happen here and finally get on the W column.
I hope so. I hope that that's what happens because you know what they did play a competitive ball game today, especially in that ninth inning. I'm not going to give them too much slack here though. At the end of the day, it needs to be a win in order for it to be, a successful day at the ballpark. But you could take away a few things here. I like the fact that they didn't go down without a fight. They could have went 1, 2, 3 in that ninth inning, and there would have been no fun in the ballpark. The result's still the same, but you have to start to bring some of those vibes, that juju, the fight, the just the sense that this team is dangerous because they can be. You have to be dangerous in these ball games. When you're forcing pitching changes in the ninth inning because you were down by 6 and all of a sudden this thing gets close.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're back competing now.
Yes. So you're back competing, and that's what you want to see this ball club do. It's a little bit different than some of those ball games earlier this week where, it's the ninth inning and you can pack it in because you damn well know this team's not going to get a hit. You have to give people a reason to stick around. Right. And I liked that. I like that fight.
Yeah, I'm hoping they can turn this into a thing. Again, we said this last time we were on together, which was Friday night when you and I did the episode together, that we've been waiting for this offense to turn around, make something happen, and string together some wins because they have the talent to do it. Again, with Dallas Keuchel on the mound, him not pitching really great, I kind of get it, but at the same time, just them going so dark and quiet like they do inning after inning and then finally stringing some runs together, it's just not enough to get the job done, whether it's fun or not. And I don't know how to get there. And I feel like I sound like a broken record from the last episode because I kept repeating that. But maybe, like you said, maybe this is the big turnaround. You have one more game against, the Angels here tomorrow, and then you go into your series against the Cubs. So maybe that'll be a turnaround, Tone. I don't know, but maybe it'll be something.